Swarming. It's a subject on the tip of every beekeeper's tongue in the spring. There's a swarm in here that I caught. It was hanging from a branch in a tree nearby. And so a lot of you, if you're not beekeepers, may have heard the term, may have a general sense of what a swarm consists of, but you may not really understand what its purpose is. And it does have a purpose. It has an evolutionarily driven, powerful instinct in bees in the spring. And the purpose it serves ultimately is to perpetuate the species, where most organisms in the animal kingdom, typically at least, send a male and a female from a parent nest off, and that male and that female reproduce. Their offspring then become part of the population, and they expand and perpetuate their species in that way. Somewhere along the line, bees took a different approach, and the swarm is the result of that. So what a swarm consists of in a colony of bees, be it a managed colony in a hive or a colony in a hollow tree somewhere in the woods or whatever, a swarm will emerge from that colony in the spring. It will contain the old queen, the mother queen of all the bees in that hive, and half to even potentially more than half of the bees. They literally abandon that nest and come to a rest, typically within sight of the parent colony. And they come to a rest generally hanging from a limb or a fence post or some other object. It generally is where the queen lands. The queen flies out and she comes to a rest, and all the remaining bees coalesce around her in this mass of bees. And then they send out scouts, and those scouts look for a new site for a new nest. And when the swarm comes to a consensus as to where that nest might be, then that swarm will leave that branch, travel to the new nesting site, and they'll take up residence there, leaving behind in the parent colony the other half of the bees. All of the structure within the comb, typically a lot of brood, population of bees, and generally speaking, a replacement queen, a new queen who will go out on mating flights for a period of time, and then she'll return to that nest and she'll take up where the old queen left off. So it was a division of the original colony into two. It comes with a lot of caveats, but that's the long and short of it from its purpose served.